Good morning, good morning. It's Friday, and I was choking on some snacks here, but I think we were ready to go. So, good morning, Tina. How are you? Good morning, everybody out there. Nate, I see you, and I see Armand again, and Robin. Good morning, good morning. Oh, it is almost. We've got 1 week till Black Friday,
And
and
Thanksgiving
well,
is
yes,
next week. It's going to be a busy week next week with everyone shopping for cooking for Thanksgiving meals and getting ready for us black shoppers that we're going out there for probably for some of us for gifts that we want to buy for our own family members as well as gifts we want to sell on Amazon for others families members.
ooh. I was gonna look up this morning, unless if you know anything about it. Is Starbucks gonna strike or not?
I don't know. That I had not heard about.
I'm gonna Google it.
The stuff I heard about was more celebrity gossip that I already shared with you before we went live. Starbucks gossip I did not hear about. P. Diddy and Will Smith, that I heard about.
The important stuff, huh? Good morning, millennial
Eminence.
21 mom. How are you today? Thousands on Red Cup Day. Let's see here. I think I need to share my screen. But we wanted to do some online sourcing today, right?
Yep.
That's what we're doing. Doing sourcing, which is always fun to do live. We'll see what we can find out there. What is Red Cup Day? Sorry, I'm not a Starbucks like guru.
I don't know.
Is
I
Red
go
Cup
to
Day
Starbucks
on?
just once in a while. I'm not a Starbucks junkie. I'm a make coffee at home girl.
Yes, but okay. So the reason we bring it up is because if they are doing huge strikes, they usually are in Targets and around the shopping areas that we will be doing Black Friday shopping. Hence, I want to know what I'm going into. I went through side story. My friend and I, we were trying to get home from, we all went out to like a movie and then we all kind of went out to the cars. And me and her, we were driving. We took a different way and we ran right through a protest. So all of a sudden I'm driving on the side street and then there's like protesters all around and they start banging on my hood of my car and banging on the window. And we roll down the window and we're like, what's going on? They're like, we're protesting something, something. Like we didn't hear them. We had no idea. But I look at my friend Lisa. I'm like, what's she saying? She's like, I don't know, but we got to be on their side. I'm like, okay, yeah, so we're screaming in our cars. We can get out of there. I have no idea what we were protesting. And it was, 10 o'clock at night or something in the middle of the street. Anyhow, so what's going on? What is Red Cup Day? That is what we got to know. Does anybody know?
All I know is it happened yesterday, Red Cup Day.
Oh, it was yesterday?
It was for yesterday. I
Oh, well
quickly typed it in just to see, and I saw that it was yesterday. So it's late. We're a day late and a dollar short.
okay. Then not okay. I'll have to follow back up. Maybe we'll have some fallout today to hear about if they won whatever they were looking at or wanting to do. I don't know what they were protesting against. It looks like removal and banned on LGBTQ pride decor. Okay, to be continued. What is going on with sourcing? What is your plan for
Oh yeah,
Black?
Lucy and I just came up with this one. We drew something out of the hat this morning about what we would do since we've been covering so much Amazon news lately. Lucy thought, hey, how about we do some online arbitrage live today? So I do know that I like to shop online personally. This is one of my things I like to do is I like to see if it's Rakuten or Top Cashback, what sites are giving big cashback deals. I also like to line it up sometimes with is my credit card also offering things at those particular sites for deals. And I do know right now that Macy's is having a big, it's like 10% cash back. Well, it's actually, I have my screen open. Retail Me Not is offering 20% cash back with Macy's. Top cash back is 15%, and Rakuten is 10% with Macy's right now. And this morning I was going on a rabbit trail because the VA list had a couple of makeup leads on Macy's this morning, and I went looking at other makeup brands that I knew of well on Macy's, and they're like half price, as well as any of those tools that you like. If you only use Rakuten because you want the points to go on your Amex card, if you're going to use Retail Me Not because it was the highest at 20% cash back, that's a pretty big one. So I do know right now Macy's has some things, and we could maybe look at makeup. That was where I left off myself this morning before I had to get ready. And I had put a couple of makeup items in my cart. There's a lot of different half off deals on Macy's right now.
Let's look at Black. Did you want me to go to Black Friday specials?
Yeah, we can. I haven't looked at any of it yet, so it's all going to be new to me. Yeah, see, Too Faced was one of the brands I was looking at. I've sold Too Faced in the past. I think I looked at that one and I couldn't find it on Amazon with a Google image search, but I know I've sold a lot of different Too Faced brand items, and I like those colors too, right there, the browns.
That is a pretty one. Pretty one. What is this? Natural? Oh man, now we're gonna have to line up the colors.
Oh yeah, wow, $63, and it's 23 here. Is that it?
I'm trying to see if it's the same colors.
I think it is. I sure do.
I think it is. What do we got going? 63. Nice.
Yeah, Too
And it's
Faced
gonna be 23.
plus your cash, which we're not going to count the cash back as being less off than that, but that's just a bonus. Like that's bonus money you would get.
$25 margin.
Look, I shouldn't have told us to do this publicly. I need to keep this to myself. That's a good one.
129.
Yes, cancel the show. Go off air. No, I'm just kidding.
We need to go now. Bye. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep that one over there, and let's see what else we can find. Do you do perfumes? Because like I do Bath and Body Works spray, but I don't
don't, only because I have always been scared to death of perfume since the beginning of my journey. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because maybe in the beginning, and that was so many years ago, somebody said perfumes are a high counterfeit rate. Maybe it's because of all the years I used to work in the barber shop, and it's known for guys out there would know this, the girls wouldn't, but at barber shops, you get at least once a month a guy that pulls up with his car and wants you to shop out of his trunk where he's selling perfume and CDs. And so maybe I associate it with that. Yeah, so I've never ever sold perfume. IT Cosmetics, yeah, IT Cosmetics, I've done them in the past as well.
I don't know about eye cream, although it's anti-fatigue treatment. I need anti-fatigue treatment.
Look, I need that everywhere.
Let's do that. I don't know.
Nate, you were that guy. You were the guy selling perfume out of the trunk of the car. Do tell, do tell.
Open a new tab. It won't copy the title. Nate, you sold perfume. That's crazy. All right, let's go here. I kind of want to keep this one open because I might get that one. Just open up. I open up a lot of tabs in my life. Okay, I gotta visually see. Okay, we've got round. Is this one confidence in an eye cream? Confidence in an eye cream.
Yeah, I think it's that middle one. Yep.
27,000 rank.
Yeah, I think I've sold this particular one before.
23.75.
Look it.
Dang. And if you're doing merchant fulfilled, that's probably what I would do is go pick it up and get it on Friday. Get it on Friday. Well, that's another
Macy's is on fire this morning. That's what I noticed when I was looking. And then I didn't have time because I had to get ready for a show. But that's where I was at. I was filling up my cart with a few things.
Why can't I see how many sellers there are? Is there only one seller?
If you go to if you want to see how you can see how many other sellers, sometimes I go to the data tab on Keepa there.
Yeah.
Then click on offers. It looks like IT Cosmetics is on this ad. Interesting. Maybe
I
stay
don't
away
know.
from that one.
Yeah, that's IP issue. Because if we go all
But yet
100,
at the bottom there, how many sellers are on it? Oh, is it just IT?
one.
Okay.
All right, we're
Scratch
gonna stay
that.
away from that one. I mean, that's fun, but I don't need no IP complaints this year.
Yeah,
I just got a suspected one right as we were talking.
of course you did.
Oh, what are they pissed
That's
about
another
now?
Too Faced brand, that eyeshadow right there. Both those eyeshadows are.
Yep. Let's see. I stay away from these types of things because they're garbage.
Oh yeah, the big boxes. I don't usually do those either. Although I think I've seen those on eBay in the past.
Maybe. What about Kate Spade? Perfume. Oh, it's just perfume. I don't want to do perfume. Oh, Cinderella sprays. Have you ever done any of these?
I've tried scanning the kids' perfume type products, and I've never found any to be profitable. That doesn't mean that none are. I just had never found any.
Let's see here. What does she look like? Little castle. That's super cute. I think all of my girls are a little too old for that. We've got it in the frozen. I wonder if they have frozen. It's going for 19. What's it over here? 21. Yeah, no deal there. Oh. Do you have any shopping plans yet? I know, what was it, Thanksgiving? Ooh, Potato says stay away from Cosmetics. Good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm thinking that maybe IT has taken over their brand. I feel like vaguely that happened last year. I mean, so many things happened with Amazon in the last 2 years. I have whiplash. Amazon has given me whiplash.
Um, God, I'm trying to find another brand besides Too Faced because we already did Too Faced.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look up that beauty box on eBay. What is that travel? It's like made for Macy's makeup travel case, I think it was called.
Created for Macy's. Travel
This is a
makeup
good
train
one.
case.
Travel makeup train case.
Just type in like Macy's train case. So Target is going to be closed on Thanksgiving,
Good
which
for
is fun.
Target.
And I heard rumor that Walmart was that just a meme that Walmart was going to take Thanksgiving off so that all of us that do self checkout can have a day off?
Yeah, that was a meme. That was pretty funny.
Is there any truth to it? Because sometimes,
I doubt it. I don't go to the stores on Thanksgiving.
me neither, because I'm drunk. So, I'm gonna be honest, I'm drunk by that time because we start drinking and we cook and we have a blast and just have a good old time. But by the time like 6 o'clock rolls around, I am so full and I've had pie and I've had at least 3 glasses of wine. I'm not gonna make good buying decisions.
Now, I do see, because I have Macy's open over here. Ooh, never mind. This one files IP complaint. Because I was going to say, I just found something. But no, it's a brand that files IP complaints.
Let's not share that one. Oh, Tarte. Clay Smart. What the heck is Clay Smart? Why do we got to put clays on our eyes? What does clay do for your eyes?
Clays should not go on your eyes. Oh, that's a mascara. Yeah, because clay is more like a face mask, which draws oils and impurities out of your skin. It's good for oily skin. So what clay has to do for your mascara, maybe it's to help the mascara stick better, because claying is clumping and drying. So possibly that's why. Not that you really wanted all of that back stuff on beauty products.
I just feel like they market anything to women. What is it? We always make fun of the snails. There's a snail that's in a lot of the Asian face crud. There's white jasmine snails or something. Anyhow, and this snail goo, the freaking stuff snails poop out or secrete out is always on there. And I'm going, who decided to put snails on their face? And then decide that it looks good.
What about, have you ever sold? I've sold a lot of Calvin Klein clothing, but not Calvin Klein dress shirts. And I see that on Macy's, they have some Calvin Klein dress shirts for men. right now for $44.52. They were normally $80. But at a quick glance on Amazon, it doesn't look like that one's a good deal. I'm trying to help you out by looking at some other things too on my end.
Well,
Just
I'm
to
trying to
see what,
find the ounces here. That's so for those that are sourcing, like, you got to make sure the ounces line up. It is for real. If you, especially with like Tarte and other things, we have our VA is always looking at make sure the ounces and the size match up, especially during this time of year, because a lot of times they'll sell the travel size or the cheaper version of something, especially the high end perfumes, because people like me, my daughter wants X perfume, and I don't really want to buy her a $120 bottle of perfume. I'll buy her a $30, $40 bottle of perfume. But the 121, that's a little bit much for what I want to spend there. And there's a lot of situations like that. So they will market things, and sometimes that you can't really tell. So I don't know how much this mascara is, but I think I found it right here if it's the 0.24 ounce, because it's not the travel size. And here's an option where you cannot see how the count stock looks like this. You don't have the yellow buy button. That means that Amazon is suppressing the listing and not showing a buy box, a true buy box. A lot of people ask me, well, how do I get that buy box back? You don't. There's nothing you can do other than they will prefer Prime people. So this tells me that everybody here is probably merchant fulfilled, and that I get a lot of people that sell merchant fulfilled, and they're like, but my yellow button's taken away. Yeah, you can't. There's nothing I can do to make that yellow button reinstate. I don't have any deep connections over on Amazon to get that back up. $24.75, and we've got 12. So there might be some room here. Not much. $12.75, $3.85. It's barely making 30% profit, but if I needed to fill my cart up with something, that could maybe work.
they have some on Macy's, some Playtex. Have you ever sold the Playtex bras? They have Playtex
Oh, yeah.
18-hour bra, and
I
they're
love
$9.99 right now on Macy's.
You want me to switch over to that? I was gonna.
I'm just, trying to look at some other things outside of makeup too. And I did find a specific listing on Amazon. I was trying to look at Keepa, but of course I'm not doing a thorough job here, being that
What do I want?
doing this on the fly. But here's a bra on Amazon, and I can send you the actual Macy's link too. If you, I was just on the opening Black Friday page, just kind of scrolling down is where I found it. In the private chat, I sent you the Amazon link.
I got it up.
Okay.
I'm there already.
I'm sending you the Macy's link as well. They had a couple of other colors too.
There we go. Perfect. Cloud says, is there any reason you guys prefer cosmetic over clothing? Good question. We just started in makeup, but my go-tos are makeup, clothing, socks. Socks are amazing. Bras. I don't do a lot of shoes because the boxes are usually damaged, and I have a lot of problems getting boxes that are not damaged when out shopping. And then a lot of people prefer makeup because it is one of those that people will pay up. The margins are usually spectacular on it. The prep work is usually really easy on it. It's small, it's lightweight. Man, you can fit a lot of bras and mascaras in a box.
And if you merchant fulfill, it's first class shipping. So that's nice. I wouldn't say I prefer makeup over any other thing. It's just one of the things I sell.
And for Christmas, there is a high demand for some of those makeup items because you're talking about $60 items here. And a lot of them are not something, women will wait until anniversaries and birthdays and whatnot to ask for that expensive bottle of perfume or expensive new cosmetic that they want to have. It's a time where they're spending money on that stuff, especially if they get gift cards too. If you get gift cards, you're like, oh my gosh, I can get that high-end mascara that has clay in it so that my eyes have clay in it. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of money being exchanged for makeup at this time of year. Bras sell all year round, man. People need bras all year round.
Yeah, there's another listing for some Warner's bras. Some of them are not priced to profit. Some of them are priced about what you're going to get it for at Macy's, and some are priced much higher. It, you know how it is with bras. It depends what color or what size might be a little higher, because some of the bras are priced at $43 and $34 for Warner's, and a lot of them are priced at $16, and it costs $17 right now on Macy's. So that's another bra I found.
So for bras from Macy's, I like to go in and scan them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't had my online ordering with Macy's has been hit or miss, whether they show up on time and it's the right item and it's not a return, and there's a lot that can go wrong. If I'm in the store, then I can look at the packaging and make sure the packaging is good, scan it right there, add it to a buy list. I will be using a buy list for all of my scanning on Black Friday so that I can just import it right into Inventory Lab and not have to take it back and then rescan it. Potato says cosmetics are a consumable good, high price point for a size relatively. Exactly. And a lot of people want the higher end stuff. Most of us aren't going to go shop the $6.99 cosmetics at Walgreens once you start becoming an adult. I'm not saying that you can't, because I totally have at some point, but I don't know. Where do you get your makeup, Tina?
Well, I used to get my makeup at work. So I still actually have a lot of makeup left over from work. I have some NARS makeup. I have some MAC makeup. I just got a variety of makeup. Now, since leaving work, it's pretty much only base makeup and powders I buy. And I just get them online when there's good sales. Or I'm lazy and I'll buy crap from Walgreens. Eyeshadows and that last a really long time.
Yes. Oh, and once you find a one that you like, then it's easy to order online, just like
Yeah.
shoes. Shoes is nice. I know my shoe size in the brand that I want. I know it will be good, and I can order it again. What shirts were you looking at for Calvin Klein? These are $44. I ain't buying no.
No, mine was on the opening page of Macy's for just it was one of the shirts that came up on that page. I do see that they have a lot of toys on sale, some plush on sale as well at Macy's. I'm trying to see if I can find any of these on Amazon right now. Quite a few of them are pulling up on eBay. And I know you're sharing your screen, but for those that are looking at Macy's for toys, don't forget eBay. If something is not on Amazon, you can look at eBay's and the sold listings on eBay and see what's there as well. And with Amazon getting rid of a lot of the listings and things we used to be able to list on Amazon that are no longer there, I imagine a lot of people are moving it over to eBay.
Big old dream house, just like in the movie, $174. Do you think that's going to be a hot seller this year?
It might be. I really am clueless on what the hot toy is this year. Absolutely clueless. And I've been out scanning toys this week, and I haven't found anything that's like, oh, wow, this is great. I've been doing a lot of scanning and finding things that cost $15.99 and you'll profit $2, or cost $19 and you're going to profit $1.89. So I am currently leaving lots of stuff on the shelves in the store right now as far as toys go.
All right. Well, let's switch out of this and go. I want to turn tail. I like candy.
The holiday candy.
Yeah, I like looking for candy bundles.
And see, candy bundles, a lot of them are not going to be on Amazon because of the branding issue, whether they were branded as generic or branded as something else. So I think that'll be interesting for us to look at candy and what we can find.
I'm trying to find it. Candy and stocking stuffers. There we go. And these I like to add in because they're at a lot of the stores that I visit. And I can just clear, go in and get sets and then grab them. Let's look at the advent calendar.
Ooh, and those Burt's Bees right there, those might be good.
Buy one, get one 50, so that's 25% off 12, which is $3, so it'd be $9.99. Hi, William. How are you doing today? Mints, sometimes Andy's mints, but I'm going to skip them for right now. Let's see about M&M's. Can be good. Sampler boxes can be good. The nougats might be good. All right, that gives us a good chunk to look at here. These Christmas nougats, I know you've sold them.
I've sold those. I deleted the listing that was in my account because what has happened is the ounces have changed on the bags. And that has happened this year on quite a few of the candies, not just candy, but cereals, everything. You know, how the groceries got more expensive this year, but the amount they gave you got less. So some of the listings I were on that were branded as Brock's, the ounces are now different.
Yeah, this one is 7 ounces, and this is coming up 11. So I'm going to imagine last year it was 11.
Yeah. And that these people may be selling 2 7-ounce packs on that 11-ounce listing, and that's why they have it in stock. Some of us really do overlook the ounces.
Yep. I'm looking at some of these bundles that people made. A lot of people making crazy bundles. If it works, it works.
Sweet So they do a lot of candy bundles and things that when they have that Sweet So circle.
That's the same as Nez
Nedzo or whatever they're called. Yeah.
I think it's the same company. I think they just have 2 brands. Yeah. William's good. I'm good too. I am getting ready. My friend flies in tomorrow at 4:00. And then we have got a lineup with freaking the kids and the baking and my friend, and then going to Portland for the couple of days. So just kind of getting squared away. Spent all night cleaning. Peppermint bark card. Okay, we're gonna hightail it out of this one and go somewhere else because I can't find any of the ounces lining up. I had to get everything clean. My dust bunnies were for real in my downstairs area.
That Whitman sampler goes on sale at Walgreens all the time for $4.99. They're normally $9.99, and then that $4.99 is a true sale. Because the rest of the year they really are $9.99, and they will go on and off sale now through Valentine's.
Yep. Milk chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They're $10 here, but that's a merchant fulfilled one. Let's see here. We got $4.99 here for the 10 ounce.
I believe they have a sugar-free one also at Walgreens.
Yes, sometimes the sugar-free one does better. Dark chocolate, 10 ounce, $14.99. So this is where you got to find which one's the good seller. So if it's the dark chocolate, yeah, I'm in my warehouse, in the warehouse. If they have one that's a more preferred one, because I think last year it wasn't the milk chocolate. It was one of the other ones that did well. So it looks like the dark chocolate or the sugar-free may still be profitable. You just got to keep an eye on it, on which variation is doing good. And then sometimes I'll list under the single pack, maybe the 2-pack, see which one sells better and go from there. But we've got, we'll just click on the dark chocolate. Say you find the dark chocolate and it's the holidays. Okay, holiday sampler, dark chocolate. What's the difference? Oh, okay, so it has the red bow. Red bow, no red bow. Red bow at $5, you're making $3.55 off of them. And you're good to go there. I don't know why. Why is it calculating?
That one is a holiday sampler, and the other one looks like it's specifically dark chocolate. Are they both dark chocolate?
They're both dark chocolate. This one has no bow.
And okay.
Whatever. But why is Merchant Fulfill showing that your net is 27 cents? Is the calculation off on Reseller?
Maybe you have programmed in the back end settings to incorporate your cost of shipping. Because when you are merchant fulfilled, you also have to pay for shipping.
Yeah. I don't know. William, double check, triple check everything because I hate my warehouse. Just FYI. I found every week it's been something. I've had plumbing issues. I've had my window break. I've had numerous mechanical problems here, lighting problems, internet problems. And yesterday, I'll say my new problem, but my new thing is they took out the FedEx drop. I mean, it's just gone. It's like they took it out. So I went and talked to the property manager. I'm like, where's the FedEx drop? She's like, I don't know. They just came and took it. Freaking right before Q4. That's the only time I use my FedEx drop is in the next 6 weeks, and I like it because you just stuff stuff in there and I don't have to make an extra stop, and it's now gone. So they 2-3 weeks ago it was now I can't put my pallets out because they stopped the pickup of the people that would come and pick up the pallets, and so they're like, now you have to like get rid of the pallet yourself. What am I gonna do? Like shove it in my car and haul around? I am upset by many different reasons, and I don't want this to be turning into that, but keep your eye out for chocolate. Yeah, and it's all these little things, and I'm like, all the little perks that were in my warehouse are not perks anymore because they've been eaten away at that. I got it because I could get rid of pallets, and I had FedEx drops and things like that, and they have slowly taken those things away over the year, and pissing me off. Ticking me off. I'm upset with my neighbor too. He chopped my tree. He chopped most of my tree branches off without talking to me. Like bad. It's like a bad haircut. I was telling Tina, I was like, if you gave your 2-year-old the scissors and told him to cut their bangs, that's what my tree looks like. So anyhow, we're gonna focus on finding profitable stuff so I can get my mood to look happy. Like this M&M guy. So what is this? 10 ounces. You get 3 for $9.99. So what is that? $3.33 right here. This one. I don't want usually the bag of 1. I want a bag of 2. Typically. Do you ever do M&Ms? M&Ms aren't one that I typically do.
I've done M&Ms when new flavors have come out.
Ooh, look at the Grinch. I don't like them because when you ship them, a lot of times they get crushed. So anything that's that kind of M&M size, I find that you have to put extra packaging or hope that your postman doesn't roll them over in the car. So what do we say? 333, 84 cents. Yeah, that's pretty garbage. I mean, if you're selling 2,000 of them, it's not bad. What about these Grinch candies? I have not seen this bag. Is this Target?
I saw those at Walmart.
Walmart. Let's see. Here. Oriental Trading. Okay. CVS. Okay, so look for it out at CVS. Dillon's. What's Dillon's? Isn't that a grocery
store? But I do know for sure those are at Walmart because I was just at Walmart this week.
Oh, really? Okay. Grinch kisses. Off. $11.98. So not profitable right now. Keep your eyes out though. All right, Burt's Bees. I love me some Burt's Bees. What is Let It Snow, Be Jolly, Sip Hot Cocoa, and Believe in Magic? Believe in magic. Now, you already have your tree up, right?
I do. I've decorated. We decorated our house before Thanksgiving, and so it's all done. So now I can just cook and be ready for Thanksgiving and be ready for Q4, and I've already got it done. And while I've been out shopping, I've already been grabbing Christmas presents too. While you're looking, I'm looking at all of these holiday squishmallows that Dollar Tree does have. I mean, Walgreens has, comparing it to Amazon, but I'm not finding any great squishmallow. They have some cute slippers that are buy one, get one half off, but I'm also not finding the couple that I think would be on Amazon or profitable on there. So I'm just not batting great. We started off strong with that great eyeshadow. Oh,
The advent calendars, when I do them, it's mainly like Marvel or some sort of name brand or licensed stuff. So let's do 2023. What is hot? Let's try to think. I'm trying to think on the front of the advent calendars. I don't want to do LOL because I know a lot of people can't sell LOL, but there was another popular one. Maybe it was Elf on the Shelf.
and what about the store I've been in and I've gotten some Christmas things? They're usually kind of high price. I think you got to hit it with a sale. Is
World Market?
World Market? Yeah, they have some higher end advents. So it can be a little bit of a struggle there, but certainly stores like Big Lots and the grocery stores will have advent calendars that you can scan.
Frankfurt. This is what I was looking for. Elf on the Shelf countdown. These guys go on sale at my grocery store, sometimes for like $2 or $3
Yeah,
a piece. So you definitely only have $6 to work with. This is going to fluctuate a lot. And I think they took the listings from last year and just upped them for this year.
yeah,
Called it 2023 Elf on Shelf.
yep.
I love doing that to listings. Let me
That
go
we
update
actually
this.
do it. Yeah. There used to be a particular brand of calendar, and they used to sell them at Walgreens. I can't remember the name of it. I haven't seen them in a few years. And what about? I used to do Trader Joe's advent calendars, but now with the Trader Joe's, people not really making the listings for those anymore. I did look for Trader Joe's calendars. And it didn't seem like the images, these are the old images. So I don't know if people are just buying the Trader Joe advent calendars and sending them in on these listings because like you see that four random boxes. So I don't know if they're just sending it in on that listing because the boxes are not going to have those images because every year they do a new image. Also, that Trader Joe's 12 Day of Beauty, that box right there, is not this year's box. I went into Trader Joe's already and looked at some of these things. So I've been waiting to see, is anyone going to do this year's? And so I'm just guessing they have a whole bunch of those left over from last year.
Probably. I love the Trader Joe's truffles, the truffles with the powder on the outside. Those are good. I've bought and ate. I probably buy. Oh, there's this one, Cocoa Puffs. I probably eat myself on that one. They don't make it to the sales.
They don't make it to Amazon, and those boxes are very delicate. Those red boxes right there.
Absolutely, that's the type of stuff like the M&Ms. You can't really box it because you can't really bag it because it just gets destroyed. The espresso beans I've bought and sold. Those are really good. This dark chocolate passport is really hot during Q4. I don't know if it's profitable, but a lot of people like it.
And then changing gears, when I was at Walmart this week, I think it was Monday I was there, I scanned a bunch of toys, just a bunch of toys to see what would come up. And I found these plush I had never heard of. It's based off some Netflix kids show. And the plush were super cute. It looked like a carton of milk. And I can't remember what the other one was, but that carton of milk was really good one. And I was super excited. It was $10. I think it was going for like $40 on Amazon. So I bought all they had, only to come home to find out the ones I had bought were too small. Like mine were 5 inches and the listing said that it was a 7 or 8 inch plush. And I had wondered if the person who made the listing just made it incorrectly and it was really just 5 inch, or if there is a bit bigger one. So keep your eye out for this plush at Walmart that is shaped like a milk carton. I wish I could tell you what it was, but I do know it was from some Netflix thing. People with kids might know what it is, but it was really cute.
Cool. Yeah, I look for Squishmallows at like Walgreens.
Yeah. I scanned all the Squishmallows at Walgreens and looked them up this week too. And I wasn't finding any. I think that pickle guy was looked okay. He was a new listing on Amazon.
He's adorable.
Yeah, at first I thought he was a cactus because Squishmallow has had a cactus.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got him. Oh, Charles the Pickle. Wait, mustache. Okay, $5.99. Oh, yeah, it's very new. Only 4 in stock.
And there was some movement on it. So right out of the gate, it did have sales. So I didn't think that this one might not be bad. This one might be end up being a good Q4 squish.
Yeah.
Last year it was the angel. So last year, you know how they have Santa, Mrs. Claus, and then they had 2 angels, one with brown hair and one with blonde hair. And it was that blonde hair angel that was good. So I was also at TJ Maxx this week, or Marshall's, one of the two, had last year's squish. They had the brown haired angel, and she wasn't profitable at all. She didn't even look like a great listing this year. So I don't know what Christmas one is going to be the desirable one. You know, things that were desirable last year, I get excited when I see it in the store and I'm like, oh, is it going to be good again this year? Because sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. And so far they aren't. Like there is this game controller, like for your video game controller, and it's Call of Duty, and there's a couple other ones. They sell them at like the TJ Maxx and Marshalls on the table. I have bought those things. I want to say they're $10 and they go for $50 on Amazon. Well, I found the Call of Duty one and I got real excited. Right now, it's not profitable. So this is a question I always pose to myself when I'm out shopping. And I wonder if you guys that are watching do the same, or if you even do the same, Lucy, where you tell yourself, should I get it based on last year, knowing that it's highly likely that it's going to go up in price the closer we get to Christmas? Or will I regret buying it because it's just going to suck all Christmas season? Just because it was good last year doesn't mean it's going to be again this year. And then, and I don't know if this happens to you, then it does end up going up in price. And then I'm like, damn, I should have bought all of them. You know, I found 20 of them and I left them. So it's just, this is where I wish I had the crystal ball, because I get that analysis paralysis. Like, do I go off my gut from last year and buy them? Or do I go off what the numbers are right now, where there's a lot of sellers and it's not profitable, and leave it? These are the things I personally struggle with RA.
Oh, Sriracha guy. Oh, these are $24. That's too much.
Yeah.
William's daughter makes an elf trap on the mantle. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is fun.
I don't do the elf thing.
That was never a thing. I never heard of it until
That's a made-up thing.
I never even heard of it. And when I was raising my son, we never did that. I never even heard of Elf on the Shelf until like 8 years ago.
Yeah, no, because it's a new thing to just have more capitalism.
Now they got Snoop on a Stoop at Walmart. I saw that last year, and he's out again this year. I'm like, look, I want Snoop on a Stoop. I'm just saying.
I thought that was just a meme. They've actually made...
No, Snoop on a Stoop is a thing. I think it's just fantastic. In fact, speaking of Snoop Dogg, he now has come out with a line of clothes at Walmart. He has Snoop clothing at Walmart. And his T-shirts are really reasonably priced. I think they were $11.97. And I recently just saw the Snoop clothing line just this week at Walmart. And I thought, you know, I bet it's going to end up going good on eBay, this Snoop line of clothing. Sofia Vergara does, her clothing at Walmart. But I just feel like Snoop is, a little bit different. And I could see his stuff getting sold out at Walmart and maybe being on eBay.
Nate says last year pumpkin spice got him. Mine last year was Squishmallow Hug Me's. So they're like they're not the round ones. They're more of a doll. I don't know. And if I should have bought more. And then he's trying Elf Shelf cereal.
Oh, to sell that?
To like sell or to like eat? Because if you're eating it, I'm sorry. That's nasty. Nasty. Look at this whole case of Skittles going for $54.
I'm curious, anyone watching, have you seen the Snoop Dogg clothing at Walmart or knew that it even came out? I saw it for the first time this week. when I was at Walmart. And then we went to another Walmart when we were sourcing, and that particular Walmart didn't have it. And it's called Dog Supply by Snoop Dogg, DOGG Supply.
I don't know. I don't know how you'd find it because there's a lot of stuff here. Sorry. You know Mike Tyson lives up by you, right?
Yes. Yeah, I know Mike Tyson lives out here. Who lives not too far from me either is Flava Flav. He shops at one of the same shopping centers that we go to drop off our mailbox stuff. And it also not too far from here is where Michael Jackson's father had lived when he was alive. We would run into him from time to time at Macayo's that used to be over at Decatur and Charleston.
Didn't that one shut down?
Yes, it did. All of them did. I sent you a link to the Walmart.
I thought the Dog Father. I thought there was one Macayo's left open.
No, there's a restaurant that it was a family member or something to the Macayo's family, but it's not called Macayo's. It's called something else.
They had a sauce that used to be able to be sold.
Oh, Millennial Money Mom says she loves Mensch on a Bench. Yeah, I've bought the Mensch on a Bench, and I've flipped those. I've sold some of those too.
Nice.
Oh, and Nate says he's got the Snoop slip-on Skechers. Yeah, him and Martha Stewart, I think, do those Skechers shoes. Him and Martha Stewart do a lot together. They're smart marketing people.
Love it.
Yeah, I sent you the link to the Walmart page.
I did. I looked at it.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah, so I could see maybe some of those going on eBay. He has silk robes, silk pajamas, I could see the pajamas and the robes doing well.
I feel like this one because I gotta get this one for my husband if I can.
The Dog Father.
Rainbow corns. I like these. Hard to package though. That stupid thing likes to poke the bag. But whatever. It doesn't rip it totally, so I get it. Rainbow corns. Now $15 was $26. So for Snoop Dogg clothing, do you do any scanning of the UPC? Or
no, because it just came out, and so it's like that's what got my attention because I was like, oh look, Snoop Dogg is doing stuff in Walmart, and I thought, this could end up on Amazon. I could see that happening or end up on eBay.
For those things, I usually have to do a keyword search. I can't do a.
That's right. Yeah. Well, in fact, I used to do very well at Walmart for kids' clothing, for pajamas. I mean, I used to make a killing at Walmart prior to COVID. Then Walmart made it near impossible, or not Walmart, but Amazon made it near impossible to create the listings using the UPC from Walmart to make the listings for the pajamas. But I used to make listings for slippers, for pajamas, for underwears. And you could go into Walmart and scan the kids' clothing, the T-shirts that were on the wall, and they would come up on Amazon. Not anymore. So now I'm clueless as far as that goes with Walmart and clothing.
Dang. Do you think this Michelangelo is AliExpress?
Well, it's this is one of the ones that you take a risk being on that listing because of that U2s. Yeah. And they have it twice in the title. And I've never heard of U2s as far as being a manufacturer. If they are, well, then there we go.
No, it looks like an AliExpress thing. I would stay away. They're on Macari too. And a Shopify store. Yeah, I would say that's a
U2s is actually a brand. I typed it up, U2s.
Oh, it is?
U2s.com. It looks like they do licensing. Their website, it looks like a pretty legit website. Sometimes you have to look that up because
it's Canadian.
Oh, okay.
It's manufactured in Delray, California.
Okay. Yeah, so sometimes when I'm not sure, I will look up that company online.
Definitely. definitely. I'm looking up some of these guys because sometimes they will, I can find them on sale. Or you stack the coupons and it becomes profitable. So it's at Walmart. I think that bothers me because now in the Google searches, you can't find the Walmart cheap price. You find the Walmart third party person for $60.
And
But you could
sometimes
find
those rainbow corns, you'll find them at Walgreens.
Yep.
And this looks like the new one for this year.
Maybe not super. What is this guy? I like this guy. He's got cool hair.
And Walgreens will have sales on their toys. So that is definitely one of the things I like to look at as we get to Q4 and when we're having Black Friday sales. Most people run to Walmart and Target and the big stores. I have found some of my best deals and sales for Black Friday at stores like Walgreens. And then they're never crowded with people in there shopping for toys.
Yeah. I love the Walgreens.
Yeah.
I liked to get, what are the little squishy marshmallow things again? They're in like different shapes. You got tree and snowman and they come out Peeps.
Oh, like
brain working. I like to get my Peeps at Walgreens and Rite Aid. They just always go on sale. They're 99 cents a piece. And who cares if you have to buy 5 at a time or 6 or whatnot. And then you can usually stack another coupon in there or get the cash or the rewards.
Reward money back. Yeah, like right now, Squishmallow has rewards at Walgreens too. Another thing is the grocery store a lot of times has the better sale on the popular coffees and candies. When you go into the grocery stores, you can get the better deal in there than you can at Walmart sometimes when they're running their sales. And that's another thing to really scan and keep an eye on is coffee. The Keurig cups and things like that. There can be some really great deals in the grocery store for those.
Yep. Exactly. I wanted to look at this one. This one looked pretty good. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll say $8 worth because if you can get them for 99 cents or $1, you can make 9 off of it.
And those are so easy to ship in.
Yeah. Ship it in a box. Definitely.
And what is this one branded under? Just whoever made it?
Snackavore. Private label little company. Snackavore.
Some of these people, though, like it might be Snackavore, they can't really stop people from jumping on their listings. So if I see a lot of other sellers on somebody's listing like this, because they have nothing in there that's unique, that's theirs, if they're not necessarily brand registered, and I have sold on some of those listings myself.
Variety packs. Interesting company. They looks like they've gone through branding and trademark, which I got to work at my trademark. That's on my freaking list to do. If you guys are in our groups and everything, just little updates. If you want to get in on our Bolo sheets, speak now or forever hold your peace on that. Our bundle group, we are starting to refilm some of the content. So if you're interested in our bundle group, we had to get it updated because we've had just so many changes. If you make listings, you know what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. And then trademark, I've got to do some work on my trademark because it got bounced back for some technicalities. So we've got updates going on there. But yeah, our member groups are pretty active. I like how they're doing their bundles. We've got Jello, we've got Dash. I don't remember what these guys are. A hard shell. This might be a good one to kind of watch on how they build their listings, like the dots. Those are Dollar Tree dots.
Mm-hmm.
I open
So that's $3.75 right there for that listing.
Huh? What?
Because it was 3 boxes of dots. So I said, yep, that's $3.75 right there for the buy cost on that one.
Okay, let's see here. Did it open up? Yeah. Yeah, $3.75. Those are Dollar Tree dots. They're out too.
Yep.
Dollar Tree there.
$5.72 profit. And do they have other people jumping on them, or is this that Snackavore company?
Good question. They got 3 jumpers. So then I go and I look at other people's stuff too. Um, I will go look at their store and then I'll go and find more stores. You can just rabbit trail all day long.
Yeah, because
Nice
some of these
listing.
people, they can't stop you from getting on the listing because they just, and some, I don't know how some do get away with it, especially when it's things like this.
You can do Millennial Money Mom, Melissa. You can go and look up a brand to see if it is registered. It requires a bit more digging. Like you'd want to go find out their name and do some searching, but you can if you want to spend that amount of time doing it. I just look and see, okay, is there other people on there? There's 3 other sellers on there, which means they probably aren't fully registered, so they can't issue IP complaints. This is a quick flip. You can go to the Dollar Tree today, grab 3 of these things, put it together, ship it out. It's not built in a way that kind of keeps people off. If they had offered some other items in there, maybe they could prevent people from jumping on it. And they honestly, when I build bundles like that, I'm buying like 2 cases at the Dollar Tree, and it's
Yeah,
like,
and you
okay,
expect people to jump on your listing.
yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna let people jump on it. And sometimes I want people to jump on my listings. There's several listings I have that are old that I built that way in particular because then I can keep the rank up. They keep the rank up going when
Yeah,
I'm
when
out
it's
of
things that you
stock.
can't always have in stock. And so when you're out of stock, they may be in stock. I have listings that I've built, some that I was on all by myself for like 3 years. And recently I've had 1 or 2 people jump on it. And the same thing, this is items that I can't always get or have. And by the other person being on it, it keeps the rank up by consistent sales. Although, I do enjoy having a listing all to myself. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep the rank up, keep the sales up, and keep, I'll notice as long as they're doing it correctly and they're not trying to sabotage it,
Yeah.
it's every
Yeah.
once in a while I'll see, and I noticed I didn't go down that path, but on one of the peeps there was a 1-star ranking. And a lot of times people will be like, okay, so like let's say I made this, we'll cover this real quick and then Tina's got to go, I got to go as well, but say I made this thing and I'm like, okay, I'm going to sell 3 dots. It's at the Dollar Tree. Look at that. You're making almost $6 off it. Freaking phenomenal. $17.99. It's a hot item. It's a seasonal item. You can really drive it at that $17 price for probably the next 3-4 weeks here, sell out and be good. But Tina is kind of mean and she wants to come in here and she wants to sabotage me. So she's going to buy one from her personal account and leave a 1-star review, or maybe even write some nasty things about it, or even give bad feedback to the seller, whatever. She's going to say something bad and she can make it up. She can be like, oh, it was packaged terribly and it came melted and it was squished and it was expired and whatever. And just kind of be mean at it. And that happens. And I don't let those kind of get me down. I know they happen. I know I've had it happen to me, but it's not, you just got to move on. Karma's going to take care of those, and I'm not going to worry about them and let it stop me. And I'm
And
also not
there's,
going to go
oh,
super deep.
I was going to say, definitely go over to your Rakuten pages, guys, because there are a ton of stores right now that are giving 10% cash back, and maybe decide what store to scrub through by seeing which one is giving a really good cash back right now.
Yeah. April asked.
Off. So I will see you later, and everyone enjoy your weekend.
All right. Bye, Tina. I'll answer April's question, then I got to get going too.
Bye.
I'll talk to you later. April, just to finish up here, jumping on here as you're at work. Sorry you're working, or maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. If you are a brand, can you just bundle brand name products under your brand? Right now, yes. In the future, I don't know. What Amazon has been doing is people have been grouping things like this up and then putting it under generic because you already have a UPC. The UPC is tied to maybe a single pack or a 2-pack, so you can't use that UPC number again. So they'll just throw it under generic or throw it under their brand and put it together. Your technically not supposed to do that, but there's no alternative. Because the correct way to do it would be to get brand approved to list Dots or whatever brand Dots is under. Is Dots the real brand name for Dots? I don't know. And get approval to list under Dots and then have a UPC tied to that 3-pack. Well, I'm never going to be able to buy a UPC code under the brand name Dots because I'm not Dots. I'm Lucy. I can't do that. That's not my company name. So what people have been doing is putting it under their own brand because we're physically putting the bundle together, and that has been what Amazon has been okay with, but they would like a better alternative, and they just haven't figured out structural wise how to do that. So yes, you can. Now it gets even more tricky if, let's say, you have Dots and Frankfurt chocolate and let's say a frozen stocking, and you're like, I'm going to do this stocking with candy, and I have 3 different brands going on. Well, that is now incorporating 3 different brands. What brand do you put it under? What's the best answer? Anyhow, right now the answer is you put it under your own brand, and that's what we got to do. Is it correct? What's correct? Amazon's fault. I was helping somebody through getting GTIN approval last night and this morning, and they had some funky responses, and then it was approved, and she's like, oh, I don't understand why it's approved. Welcome to Amazon. We don't understand half of it. You just got to keep playing with the system because it's just a giant robot we're playing with here. Yeah, they've been Viviana says, haven't they been suspending generic brands, shutting down accounts? So people have said, and this is one of those cases where Tina and I, we kind of are not sure if the people who are being shut down are truly being shut down for that, and if they are or not doing it correctly. So let's back to this example. If I put this under generic and it's clearly Dots, that's kind of the scenario people are posting that they are getting shut down for. But I have a feeling there's maybe a little bit more to it than that. Think of it this way. Amazon wants to make money, right? That's what they want to do. They want to make money. So is it in Amazon's interest to keep this Dot listing up, even if it's under generic or not? It's in their interest because they make money off of it and they need to make money. I want to say it. I just have a feeling that it's more of when it's very grossly abused in that generic sense that they are trying to get things shut down. Anyhow, we did the video, watch the video from the one dude on how to pull your inventory report, backfeed it through Keepa, get a list of all of the listings that are generic in your account, and then go through them. And I had 26 going through them, just trying to make sure that if it is generic, it's generic. And if it's not generic, maybe closing the listing or just getting away from it, just to be safe. I would always rather be safe than sorry, especially if I don't, what do you call it? Like, if I'm not selling the product, may as well get it out of my account. You just found me. Well, welcome. I've been around for a minute, but welcome. I do RA, OA, wholesale, and mostly bundles. Bundles is kind of Tina and I's thing. In fact, I got to finish my bundles that are on my desk today. I've got 3 listings I need to get done. And then maybe, I think I might have 2 more out there. But we like to bundle things together, and we are in general steering more towards bundling generic items and then having a common theme. So if we were back to looking at this, we would get, we're not doing generic candy, but let's say we were doing a Christmas bundle like this, we would group red and green products together, and that would kind of be the theme. So red and green would be the theme. If you're in the kitchen, maybe something that's all red or all pink, or I don't know, trying to go more generic and more private label type of item bundling. All right, guys, have an awesome day. We absolutely love questions, and we usually answer questions on these Friday live shows. If you're interested in any of our groups, go ahead and head over. Our main Facebook group is free to join, so just come over there. And then if you're ever interested in our more paid groups, we have links and stuff over there and usually at the bottom of the videos. But Tina did the video today, so I don't know if the links are down there or not. Sometimes she doesn't put links down there, which is fine. I love Tina. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.